Alright, so we're doing Eldritch Moon draft. I picked Spreading Flames out of the first pack because the card is just great. So here we have Galvanic Bombardment, Faith Unbroken, which is really awesome in this format. I kind of want to go, I'm taking Spreading Flames, I kind of want to go big red, green. I'm going to stay in, even though Faith Unbroken is just great, I'm going to take Galvanic Bombardment to keep myself in these colors. Lots of good cards in here, but why not? This card just seems busted. The fact that it's an instant is really nice. You can really get someone with it. For example, putting a Faith Unbroken on a creature, you know. But anyways, all right. Let's see. What do we have here? Open Captive. It's kind of a card that we're looking at. Unsubstantiated. It's okay, I guess. I'm just gonna take the Open Captive. I kind of want to go into green-red. This is exactly the kind of card you want as well. Because it ramps you out a little faster, so you can play this on 6 mana instead of 7. I wouldn't mind 1 or 2 captives. That last pack didn't have any red cards, so it's kind of discerning, although it's only the 3rd pick. Doesn't mean too much. The guy to our left is, or girl to our left, most likely going into white X because of the removal spell we passed. Another Uvenwald Captive, pretty good. Bit of the Horde Swarm, that's pretty cool too, but I think we could pick those up later on. Wretched Grip, pretty cool too, but get that Uvenwald Captive. I did pass the fight card in the first pack, so possibly put the person to our left in some kind of green-white-ish deck. So how many Openworld Captives is enough? Well, I'll take the 3rd one. I think after that I'm probably not too excited about them. I could take Boon of Emrakul or with Disposal because I haven't seen a lot of red coming around, just to kind of hedge. This is also a Guardian Priest, which I think is very good. Probably just take the Boon here. So the Openworld Captive makes our Spreading Flames really good, and it's kind of it could turn into a kind of a, you know, a sure to play in our deck. We'll have another pack of this, so I'm probably going to go for the Boon. We'll see what's going on. Another Boon and another Uvenwald Captive. Boon of Emrakul is pretty good, no? We could go black-green? Black is definitely open. Okay. I mean, we could splash Spreading the Flames. Yeah, so black's open, and that's another kill spell. We need to start taking things that actually interact with creatures, maybe. We could also be just a big black-red deck, but I think like the green was coming around fairly often, so that black's definitely open. So I think it's a smart thing to start skipping into the color that we're supposed to be in, one of the colors we're supposed to be in, and then see what's going on with the rest. What does this do again? Sacrifice a creature. Meh. Doesn't seem that great. Need to take Succumb. I like this card actually. Sure, it's not the greatest card, but I like it. Yeah, so blue. It's really blue and black that are open. Blue, yeah, blue and black. I'm gonna take. Could take Ironclad Slayer. Kind of an awkward first pack, but I don't know. I'll take that. Primal Druid. Fiend Binder. Let's take the Primal Druid. Helps us fix for the Spreading Flames. Don't think we're playing that, but who knows? Don't really want any of these cards. Guess I'll take this just in the off chance that we open up a red bomb. Province, okay, not a real card. We have the Choking Restraint, which works really nicely with the Ironclad Slayer. Could go for another Ulwald Captive. Gnarlwood Dryad is pretty good in this kind of a deck, which we're going for. Kind of a grindy-ish deck. Feel like red's going to be coming our way though, which is kind of awkward, taking more green, but I'm not going to another color by this point. Not too happy going into black, but I don't think these supplicants are very good either. Another Spread in the Flames. Okay. Yeah, it's a fine card. Nothing crazy. I'm not taking another captive. That's just way too many captives. So we need a couple more creatures, probably. This is a much more controlling build that I wanted. I did want to go big red-green because of the werewolves, but the guy to our right for sure isn't red, like clearly. We could take the Gnarlwood Dryad. I mean, these red cards are good, but like, what am I supposed to do? You know? because in the next pack I'm going to be cut off of red completely. So slows the game down a bit. So when do you play this? Turn 4? So turn 3 we play a creature at 3. It's 7. Yeah, turn 4. Whenever a creature, I guess that fits in our deck. This is a very mana-intensive deck, which is good that we got the Overworld Captives. Need some creatures though. Not gonna lie, we need a lot more creatures than this to survive. Probably not gonna play the Galvanic Bombardment. Okay, there's this. There's the Backwoods Survivalists, which are pretty good. Also Liliana, they sacrifice a creature. Can we still go into red? We still have the Bombardment, we have this. Take out black. I don't think it's worth it. Also Liliana is fine, but there are a lot of tokens in this set. I would like another Gnarlwood Dryads, but it slows up the curve a little bit more. So this is kind of like a 4 or 5 casting cost creature. So one of these here. So I really want Spreading Flames being the top end, I guess, of this deck. There's this. We don't have any of the payoff sacrifice cards, which is kind of unnerving. We need to get some more creatures for sure in this area. 3 drops. Definitely more from like 3 or 4 drops. I don't want to be sacrificing the captives, so Prey Upon or Wolfkin Bond. I like both of them. I think Prey Upon just kind of does the trick. It works pretty good with our Dryad. Not the greatest card in this deck, that's for sure. But I think Wolfkin Bond also is kind of strange. It's not really for this deck. Let's take the rats. We just need some kind of interaction. More Primal Druids would have been good because it would have been nice to sack them to these guys. Okay, these guys are fine. Not great, clearly not great, but this Succumb might be That might not be good in this deck. Not a great card by any stretch, but it just fills the curve. Good old Grey Ogres. Hill Giants, sorry. No Grey Ogres as of yet. This succumb might be awkward, as I was saying. What the fuck? I've actually seen people made that convolute so far in this format, so... Field Creeper, yeah, sure. The X ones in this set are very, very fragile because there's all the red cards basically deal 1 damage to all creatures, so... Okay. Maybe that. There's more aggro card, which kind of sucks in our deck. The Murderous Compulsion might be good. The Wolf is pretty good, actually. But Air Falcon Rat can just win a game. I think I'll just have to take the air. So this is a strange deck. I guess it could be a two-way deck. I mean, these look like they're heavy hitters, but they're actually not that hard to cast. They're much lower on the curve. Oh god. Just wish we were in red. So many good red cards. Byway Courier. Oh, Kindly Stranger. It says Delirium if you have 3. It kills creatures, right, when it flips? Yeah, I'll take that card. Vessel Nascency would have been nice, but alright, we're getting around to it. We're getting around to it. I'd like to reduce the curve a little bit. Probably not playing this guy. We'll have to see. I still like Spreading the Flames a lot. It's like a wild card. Like I said, the Ulvenwald captives, they're going to really help out casting this earlier. Don't like the rats too much. We could take the twins. There's no way to really discard cards, so maybe we just take the Deadweight. Nothing else really in here. The green card should be flowing soon. I don't understand how that rare Hound was still in the pack. Maybe I should have been in red. There were 3 or 4 good picks that we passed in like the whole draft. The rest of it was just utter garbage. And we took the 2 first red ones, the Galvanic Bombardment, which is hidden right now, and the Spreading Flames. There's a Spreading Flames in the next pack. We saw a pick with the 1/4 reach guy, and another Galvanic Bombardment, and then we saw that mythic. Very strange. The rats. Alright, so we have some early stuff going on. Which is cool. any sorceries? We might not even be able to flip the Kindly Stranger. Which is still a 2/3 for 3, which is not horrible in a controlling deck. Pretty good. I think it's just Gisa's bidding. It's a sorcery for Delirium. It gets us 2 creatures. So this is our build right now. Interesting curve. It's cool. Okay, we have the Stormkirk guy. I like the Hinterland Logger. The Hinterland Logger works with the Woodland Patrol, with the Falconwrath. It kind of gets us on that kind of 2-way deck. Beat down. We could beat down early. Should be good, should be good. I can see this deck being super awkward opening a hand. Logger versus Nascency versus Watcher in the Web. This is like mono 2 drops deck. The problem with the Loggers is it's going against what we're actually doing. Could trade it for a Field Creeper or something like that. There's also the Spider, which is not bad. I don't know. I don't know what to do there. So I just took another Rancid Rats. I have mono 2 drops here. So I think we only need 1 Rancid Rats here. Maybe only 1 Openworld Captive. Succumb to Temptation doesn't seem amazing, but it restocks our hand. There's our wolf. The Weirded Vampire is not great. I could cut the Spreading Flames. Byway Courier, the Vessel Nascency gets us Delirium for this guy, for the Kindly Stranger. Makes this guy a 3/3. Maybe we want the Vessel. We can definitely splash for the Spreading Flames if that's the case. Alright, I guess we took it. Twins, not great. Don't give anyone the ability to splash, I guess. The Hounds are pretty good. It's not a great card, but it's fine. Alrighty. So, what's our game plan? Taking that out. that out. Taking that out. The Hinterland Loggers and the Heir of the Falcon Wrath are very awkward in this deck. But I think this deck is good enough to be like a two-way deck. We have two Uvenwald Captives, Vessel Nascent Sea. We do want to cast our spells, our heavier spells, when we want to. A Succumb to Temptation is not great. Alright, let's check it out. We got more green than black. Let's just put more green than black. We could put one mountain. Do we even splash this thing? If I take this out, I still have a fair amount of removal. I could put another Hinterland Logger for maybe some help beating down. Or another Uvenwald Captive to really ramp our mana. But it's to come. $17, so 9/8. Alright, let's submit. Let's try it. If the other player is playing a lot of X1s, we could sideboard into the Consuming Flames or whatever it's called. I'll pause till we start it up. Alright, let's start.